Hello Panthers, this is Dr. Hobbolt and I'm going to help you with this problem. It says, here is a tape diagram that shows how far two students walked. Priya's distance in kilometers, so we see that she walked 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 kilometers. And then Tyler's distance, we see that he walked 8 kilometers. So he has 4 groups of 2. So the first question says, what percentage of Priya's distance did Tyler walk? So look at Priya's distance and Tyler's distance, and look at how they're similar and how they're different. So what do they have in common, these distances that are represented by the tape diagram? They both consist of these equal parts of 2 kilometers, right? So first we want to think of how many parts does Priya have total? So how many parts does Priya have total? And then how many of those parts did Tyler walk? And how does that translate into a percentage? So Priya's walk has how many groups of 2 kilometers? 5. So Priya's walk has 5 groups of 2 kilometers each. So each group, it represents 1/5 of the total walk, because it breaks her walk into these 5 equal groups. So if we take one of those parts, that's 1/5. And if we think instead, what is 1/5 of 100%? So if we take 100% and we break that into 5 equal parts, what's that going to look like? So 100% broken into 5 equal parts . 100 divided by 5, you might have this memorized, or you can do a long division. It's 20. So each part, each 1/5 of Priya's walk is 20% of the walk. So how many groups of that 20% did Tyler walk? Tyler walked 4 of these parts. So he walked 4 times 20%. And what's 4 times 20? 80%. So Tyler walked 80% of Priya's walk. Okay, so let's use similar reasoning to think about what percentage of Tyler's distance did Priya walk. At this point, I would encourage you to pause the video and try to solve this on your own. Just real quick, see if you can get it right yourself by using similar reasoning, because that's something we have to do a lot in math problems. Sometimes we take reasoning that we've seen on a different problem and we apply it to something new. So pause the video, try it if you haven't already. Okay, so Tyler's walk consists of 4 equal parts, or 4 equal groups of 2 kilometers. See that? Tyler has 1, 2, 3, 4 equal groups. Okay, so each group of 2 kilometers represents how much, what percentage, or actually which fraction. If we have 4 equal parts, each group of 2 kilometers represents 1/4 of Tyler's walk. So then we ask, what is 1/4 as a percentage. So really we ask, what is 1/4 of 100%? So if we take 100 and we break it into 4 parts. Remember, our trick kind of for remembering this is that quarters are 25 cents and quarters also break something into 4 parts. So 1/4 of 100% would be 25%. So 100%, we could divide that by 4. That's going to give us 25%. So how many of these groups did Priya walk? So Priya walked 5 groups of this 2 kilometers. So she walked what percentage of Tyler's distance? We would say 5 times 25%, right? Because she has, this is like 25% of Tyler's, this one is like 25% of Tyler's distance, and so on. So that would be, let's count by 25s. 25, 50, 75, 100, 125. So she walked 125% of Tyler's distance. So you should put a 125 in that box. Alright, thanks so much for working this problem with me, and I hope it'll help you be successful.